Alright, and welcome back to what should be the final part of this week's episode. Should be airing on Friday if I'm not if I don't do anything dumb, like accidentally not send in the recordings I have fully. Um so yeah, this should be the final part. Hopefully we've got it lined up to where we can just take this to the rest or to the end of the episode. Or to the end of the investigation period. And hopefully by the next recording session, we'll be able to start at the trial. So let's do this. No more time wasted. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eeny Meeny holds interview about crash. Holds an interview. Hey, like I'm totally like holding an interview for the paparazzi. Ah. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eeny Meeny, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Miney, is in here, too. Meeny. Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Do I? Okay, just gotta do that. Okay. Present the license photo. That one. Can't possibly say that you were freaking anywhere else or anyone else. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Do you know a Dr. Hottie? So... There's a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. Looks like a copy and paste job to me. That creepy fake director. Oops. Okay, burp had to come out. Now are you ready to tell me about the accident? No, like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And? That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Uh-oh. Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... your sister? Were they in the same accident? They were possibly in the same accident. I believe it was your sister, Meeny. Mimi? You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when the accident occurred, making it one and the same. No! Impossible. Unlock successful. Well, back to business as normal. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. Oh, no. Not all the yellow blobs. There's... Sis, there's, like, too much mustard on the windshield. We can't keep driving like this. I was in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. Oops. Should have got rid of the mustard. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Gray. Anyways, how about Dr. Gray? Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back, that man whore. I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me, actually. I'd say it's impossible. Oh, what? I think you get the picture. I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Boy, the music sure is kicking up. Well, I think it's time to make our retreat. This way. Alright, Kurain Village. Looks like something's up. Stop, stop, leave my motto alone. Ow, hey, hold on, okay, pal, I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But...
Aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real pistol.
Detective, do not upset me further.
Look at this, it goes bang, bang. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. I thought showing the little cat a pistol whip would have been cool. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that, Morgan. Or, what the by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls? Mr. Nick? I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. Peanut butter! I like peanut butter when I'm sad. What? You too? I love peanut butter. Yay. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Sure. Well, guess I will take her up on that and go to the detention center. Right now. Another 2-hour train trip to the detention center. 260... 6:38. Kept me waiting, Phoenix. Duh, Mia. So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few Cyclocks of her own. Cyclocks looking like a Cyclops? Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Alright, we're gonna present this bad boy. Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this.
We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow. Okay, maybe I should talk to her first about things. Okay, fine. Mia? Yes. Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Yeah. 3 Cyclops. Why? Do you think so? I mean, it's really trying at times to be able to see people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Alright, so that's the padlocked. Tomorrow's trial. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. I never thought I'd see the day, or see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. You know it too. And I don't feel like I feel like I don't understand a single thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally known for its service to the gods, offering up blue jams, specifically in purple vases. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Korean sacred urn. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it. Yeah, about that. Ah, come on, Phoenix, it's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? 'Tis but a scratch upon that, boss. Alright, are we good to present this MFing thing? Here, take that! Alright, the murderer. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, is that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. You are protecting, well, if it's information about somebody, it's probably going to be Morgan, right? Just kidding, I don't even have to think about it because I saw the answer already. Morgan Faye, of course! There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Also, just for future reference, I won't be like looking at the guide this much. I just want to get through the investigation part in a timely manner, knowing that some of these things can be just a little obtuse. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Well, I would say that, you know, she wants to become the clan leader. Oops. I didn't mean to press E. Sorry. I keep telling you, don't take this lightly. Maya's life is on the line. Mia is really serious. Now, I'm going to ask you one more time. While the murder was committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. That, of course, would be the cloth scrap. That would be my first guess for sure. I am an intellectual genius. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood. And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Apparently I'm supposed to present the key. Well, let's see what happens. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. Oh yeah, that's right. Man, taking long breaks in this game really does screw around with what I can remember. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Well, she would need the key to get into the thing, right? Or, actually, she would need the help of somebody else, right? I mean, that is what this whole thing has been pointing to, is that, her and Eeny Meeny were in cahoots. She need a second person. Eeny Meeny, she's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny were in cahoots. Hey, look at that. Unlock, successful. Bring me back all my health. Thank you. The murderer. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person who would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this. Or would have to know a lot, yeah, okay. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem with what? We don't have a motive. Well, come on, man. Are you serious, Phoenix? Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Oh, well, maybe that's Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eni. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Actually, I think it's because she feared Maya's powers. I feel like that was hinted at some point. That she already got passed up once. She would not want Maya passing her up as well. So in order to frame Maya, that's what she did. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother, she is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Missy Faye. Mia and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now? It's almost like everyone is talking about how Morgan was passed up by Misty, and now there's a chance for Maya to also pass up Morgan. Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Salute. To be continued. Perfect. Looks like we are making that 20-minute cutoff. At least it's pretty good. Yeah, save up to this point. All right. Well, that was excuse me. That was part 3 investigation. Now we are returning to the trial to finish it up and somehow find a way to convict Morgan and Eni. That's going to be interesting. Who gets the punishment in that one? I guess they're conspirators to murder, so maybe they both do. But what will be interesting is to figure out how they pulled it off. Which I think we have all the clues for it, but I can't think right now. It's 4:30 a.m. I don't care too much right now. I will care once we get this trial started. Until then, catch you on the hook side. See ya. Bye.